Have you ever wanted more pleasure in your life? Yo, it's Rachel. I've been intimacy coaching for 11 years, which has inspired me to do an extended series all year long talking about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for yourself, but also partnered relationship if you're interested. So all year long, we had a different series to talk about, and I decided to end the series by talking about things I believe are really hindering people from having the best relationships they could ever have. And unfortunately, there's 31 days this month, so that means there's a lot of things that are really hindering us, in my opinion, okay? So the conversation I want to talk about today is not feeling our emotions, and I should use that with a quotation because it's not that we're not feeling them. We are always feeling them, but what tends to happen is that we can't identify them or we push them down. And that's what I want to talk about today, is that for all human beings, emotions will rise. There is not one of us that can stop an emotion from actually occurring. But what we need to be able to do is let the feeling flow. Because for most of us, what we do is, especially if it's an uncomfortable emotion, whether it's uncomfortable for us to actually feel it, or because we're making somebody within our presence feel uncomfortable, we will push it under the rug or just push it down. We'll move to what we think is a better feeling emotion faster. Mostly, again, because of the uncomfortability. We don't want to feel bad. We don't want to feel like we're in a bad headspace. And that's a problem because those feelings don't just go away. You know that. That's why we use this little anecdote of like shoving things under the rug, and then the rug gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then what happens? We explosively let it out at some point in a very unhealthy manner, and maybe not even on the right person that it's, consisting of. So I'm just saying. All right. But that's why it's so important that we actually allow these to feel. What's so interesting about emotions is that once they pass, they pass. We tend to associate who we are with those emotions. So I can't feel bad, or I can't feel angry, or I can't feel ugly. I can't feel any of those things because then I identify with being those things. And that's the problem, is that when they're trapped in your body and they were never felt to begin with, then they linger, then they cause problems. But if in this moment you can just radically accept, I'm so overwhelmed with sadness right now, let the tears flow. Because they're only going to flow for a certain amount of time. Once you let them go, your body doesn't have a need to feel sad anymore because you've expressed that feeling. So it comes and it goes. Now, we don't have any problem, of course, when we're joyful and we're happy, unless we've been told we're too much, right? And then we suppress that shit. But when we are angry and when we're frustrated and we're feeling lower level feeling emotions, that's when we've been told that those are wrong or those are bad, not even to feel them. Don't acknowledge them. Don't even feel them. Get out of here with that. That's not okay. Not only is there so much unresolved things we probably should be saying, it's just trapped in your body. That energy has to go somewhere, and that's, in my opinion, how we manifest dis-ease of the body. It's a component of untapped and unfelt emotions. That's how I feel about it. All right, so that's all I'm going to say, and I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Have a good day.